match day 10 here. We're finally getting into the regular season after we had the preseason beta match last week.
And that's true. And all of the Detroit three are here. It's Max, Isaac, and
Matt.
Yeah. And so here we started. We've got the heroes in green, the Detroit three there, and the villains in red.
Yes. All right. So Yemen's a very interesting stage. It's a very layered level. You have to make sure to use the towers like we see there to get everything's involved.
Oh, and there's a good
Hail Mary
kill.
I'm surprised to see Sabretooth grab the treasure there. That was
weird.
With
the tip well, here's kingkranz. My goodness, he's going for it. He's gone, and he opens up the score. Look at that.
It's great to see for a guy with the tag Modern Warfare actually playing as a team. That's not something you would expect.
Well, the thing I like about kingkranz was not only did he bring his scoring boot, but he double knotted it, and that's important.
It is. If you don't double knot it, who knows what might happen.
Yeah. Now here's a tedsta. We could see great things from this guy. He's a good possessor of the treasure. And,
but see, there was just this problem that I think they fixed. Oh, there he goes. When you throw it from that little booth up there, if you throw it on the roof, it goes back automatically to the...
Oh,
what anonymous.
Jeez.
Well, making his presence known.
No. So.
Anything to say on that kill, Matthew?
Nope.
That's very interesting. Getting your double down and then going and moving the treasure. Usually when you get a kill, the double down like they're going to wait for some teams. But no, he's getting in there. He's saying, we're down one, let's get back in this.
That's right. I mean,
Sabretooth missing everything.
Oh, wow.
Well, there's a flaming snail, a good, decent killer, but he goes one for one.
It seems that right now from the first 2 minutes, it's both teams are struggling to get their feet under them. They can get an odd grenade kill here and there, make the presence known, but not really. They're still feeling each other out.
Right. Yeah. The villains they're trying to step into the breach and just get that. Goals going there. Well, here's a killer.
It's kind of like a third date. We're in the dark. You're not sure what to do.
Yeah.
People are feeling things.
Yeah. Oh, well, it looks like Killer Anonymous is really feeling something.
Anonymous about to turn on the lights.
Yeah, and he's and as it goes to equalizer in the 3rd minute from Anonymous Deuce.
Anonymous Deuce. Oh, well, these kids and their crazy names, I say. This never would have
just dropped one
on our teams. Oh god! Oh, see, the treasure in the room. That's a very advantageous point for the heroes.
Yeah, and it definitely is for Lure. He goes 3 for 0.
Oh,
woo! Killer really doing good with the possession. Can they stop him?
I don't think they can.
Well, Sabertino is really trying hard to do so. tedsta. That seems to be the pair so far of the first half, Killer and tedsta.
Well, and then the Anonymous Deuce.
That's Killer.
Yeah, that's his clan tag.
That's his clan tag, okay.
Should I call him Killinho?
No, I think you confuse enough people with these, Brazilian nicknames in Uncharted.
Yeah. Well,
this area of the map right here is definitely the most...
Well, here's Anonymous Deuce. He's going in he's trying to double their advantage.
Oh! Anonymous Deuce just couldn't quite get it out.
Oh, but Envy is Envy.
Anonymous. Oh, okay, wait, never mind.
Yeah.
I got confused by the colors.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying this is definitely the most chaotic portion of the map.
Yes.
It's back over here.
Yes. This is like the
corridor in the chateau.
Yeah, the alley of death. Yeah.
See, tedsta's there again. That's the key to Plunder. It's getting to the treasure first. Because if you get it to your half, you're more than likely to score.
Also, the key to Plunder is playing a bit of deathmatch, getting the kills. And the hero, the villains really are getting the kills.
Well, you saw it with that last sequence. Maxplatypus grabbed and got killed. And then Sabretooth went to grab and got killed. The Detroit 3, NIGG NIGG HONK, don't need Sabretooth up there. If there's Sabretooth up there, there's a real problem. They need him back playing that deathmatch role.
Yeah.
Angry Bumblebee needs to step up.
He does.
And get in the game.
Yeah. Well, here is tedsta. Well, there's...
Wow.
And he still gets a... He still gets drop it, frag him. Well, let's see if kingkranz can get a good clearance in.
You can't see anything through the haze of bullets.
That's true.
Well, then they will play in the shade.
Here's a lure.
There we go.
Let's see if
That's how you do it. That
is how no cigar! But can it mean
Oh, no.
anything?
Oh yes, it can.
Well, Flaming Snail just stood there to take it.
Oh, he's hiding. He's hiding in the back. I'm pointing, but you can't. If you look for that, there comes a grenade.
Well, let's see if Bumblebino can make sense of what Max is trying to say. Oh, and he can.
Yes, he can.
It's teamwork. The Detroit 3 have done it again.
You give him some Excedrin after that.
Well,
this is how you defend. This is how you have to defend him. You got to get there. You got to get to their base. You know, Uncharted 3 is definitely. There's no such thing as camping in this game anymore.
That's true.
Because of where you respawn. You
Well-
respawn right in the action.
Yes. And then you see what happens.
Exactly.
Great throw.
Oh, and that's the second goal of the match.
It's 4 scores in the first 5 minutes. This is not low intensity.
That was a great assist, though, by Killa.
It was a great assist. I say that this man knows Plunder.
And it's always good to know Plunder when you're playing Plunder.
Well,
It seems like a silly statement, but it's not.
Yeah. Well,
I think the heroes are kind of getting schooled right now.
Yeah.
I feel like we moved past the awkward, dark portion of the date, and now it's more of a domination.
Into the BDSM part of the date. All right.
Yeah. Part of the slipping something into the drink part of the date. Yes.
Oof. Wow. You can't catch a break. They shoot at the teammate and he still survives.
Yeah.
Just can't catch a break.
You cannot. Well, let's see. Well, Sabertino, he's got to step up for the Detroit 3 because Bumblebino, Platypino, they're just not doing. Yeah, the tedsta.
Tedsta. Not tedsta. Okay.
Yeah.
I tell you, one of these days.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. He's look at you can tell right there. He's saying we've got a 3-1 lead. I'm not afraid of losing. I'm gonna go get some kills. And then look at that. I got my kills. I'm gonna go move the treasure.
Yeah.
Look at him.
That's a
just
strike
take
3.
care of everyone.
But here's kingkranz.
What's this? Yeah, that's not a terrible strategy. You can get it back on through this up stairway and up the other stair, and then you can take it to the hole. And looks
this
like
is a very good dribble. Let's see if he can stay alive.
Very good. Wow. So who's behind tedsta?
And he gets it. I mean, it's not a completed dribble, but still, it got the treasure that far.
Here we go. This
See
is
what
what they need.
what Sabertino can do.
Oh wow!
Getting the treasure moved, and that's what's important right there.
Well, what's most interesting about the Detroit 3 in this sequence is that you're able to design your own character, and Maxplatypus and Sabertooth Tiger have the exact same guy.
And there it is. The heroes have closed, are closing the deficit.
Close the door and open a window.
Yeah.
That was an assist by Sabertooth.
It was his second of the match.
To reference what you were saying, the reason for that, I think, is that Maxplatypus is a strong black man, and Sabertooth wishes he was a strong black man.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Which is why they're using the exact same character.
Exactly. No, this game is breaking down racial barriers. You can play as a black man, but you still can't play as a black man in a suit. I don't know. I can jump 30 feet, but I still can't wear a suit. One day.
Yeah.
All the races aren't represented in this game.
But we shall overcome.
Yeah.
I don't know about in this game.
All the ones that matter.
Eddie Reja,
Mexican.
Eddie Reja speaks Spanish.
Like I said.
Yeah, but you have to pay for it. It's
Wow.
not a customizable template.
Yeah. But as we talk about the racial diversity of Uncharted 3, the game seems to be in a stalemate.
I was going to say, though, I think the voices for the great characters are also very lacking in terms of how they would apply to different racial characters.
I think so.
They're all white guys. Let's just say it.
You could be a very dignified West Indie black guy that now lives in Britain.
Well, it's 4-2.
And on that note,
and that really is
an instant replay here.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is just an example of like how the heroes are just really, keeping how the villains are keeping the heroes at bay to allow tedsta to get 2 goals.
Yeah, just score 4 in 10 minutes.
He just walked that.
There was nothing going on. You know why there was nothing going on? Because we were talking about the racial background of Uncharted 3. That's how you know that it was just sort of it's sort of like Sebastian Vettel in Formula One.
Yeah.
He wins the pole, he wins the race by 20 seconds every time. This is not a challenge for them.
But here is Bumblebee just trying to get he's trying to keep the treasure into in their half in an effort to keep to get the booty to the chest.
Boom!
Boom! And what an explosive way to end the first half. Well, guys, your thoughts?
Our thoughts. I mean, there are just so many after a half like that where you see 6 goals.
It's true, yeah.
I mean, it is just truly amazing how tedsta is just able to impose his will and be so Maxplatypus-like in the sense of I don't do anything, but he just grabs the treasure and ignores exactly and ignores this barrage of bullets.
Yeah. I mean, well, he can't ignore them all because he went 15-15, 1 KDR, but still, 2 scores, 5 dribbles, 1 pass, an interception, 71 seconds of possession. Easily the best player in the match. But we also look at the killer, Anonymous Deuce. Not so anonymous in this half, I'd say. Wouldn't you agree, Matthew?
Yes, he was great in that half.
He
totally owned the Detroit.
He made tedsta what he is.
Yeah. Oh well, he started out the scoring, and he got a fantastic assist. Still got 4 dribbles and 39 seconds.
Yeah, he basically gave birth to tedsta.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
He's like a mother hen watching over tedsta, the chick.
Working on that novel. The novel he's been working on.
The novel of Poonage. That's what the first half was.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Well, let's talk about the heroes. I mean, the Detroit 3 so far in this game. What a letdown. I mean,
they should really have the name Anonymous. Am I right?
Yeah.
I mean,
they dropped multiple dudes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they just allowed the villains to put the feather in their nest. I mean, they need to step in the breach, use a shotgun approach, and really step into the pressure cooker.
Yeah, and put a feather in their cap and say we can come back.
Do you have any idea what Isaac is talking about?
Yeah, he's talking about how once you're in the pressure cooker, anything could happen to the mother hen and her chick. Anything could happen. And with 10 minutes left, who knows? These eggs could explode.
That feather could go down your knickers.
Well,
But once they go down your knickers, you just want to get that treasure and go. You're going to grab that treasure and get to put the booty to the chest,
Put the booty
and
to
get
the
the
chest.
back of the board.
I know, it
back of the
tickles
board.
so much you just gotta move.
yeah. Well, I mean, who needs some tickling on the heroes team is goodlifestudios. Where was he the entire game?
Did we see him at all in the video?
No! He went 2-11, with a 0.18 KDR, no assists, no dribbles, no passes, no tackles, no interceptions, no possession at all, a rating of 0.03.
We really see this is the difference between Uncharted 2 and 3. You want him to leave.
Yes.
You want to get in front of his grenade so you can kick him and get a
Yes.
new player, get a new team, get a little substitution.
Get a
going.
substitution
This
going
is
on.
this is not pre 1970s World Cup where there are no substitution allowed. This is the modern game.
Yeah, I would say, get some fresh legs onto the field, but he hasn't moved his legs at all. They're still fresh.
I know, this is not suburbia.
This is not. But going to the angry the Detroit 3. I mean, you saw their tags. They're not Detroit 3. They're NIGG NIGG HONK, which is their away jerseys. When they're home, they're Detroit 3. When they're away, they're NIGG NIGG HONK. Surprisingly, Angry Bumblebee, leading them in the rankings at least. With 6.63, just barely ahead of Sabretooth with 6.58. Yeah.
They definitely need Angry Bumblebee to get into the action a little more and sort of grabbing the treasure because in the first half you saw him hanging back and Sabretooth and Maxplatypus were getting the treasure. That's not the recipe for victory for them.
Right.
I think Maxplatypus needs to do something. Besides that no cigar, I don't remember anything memorable.
No
from
cigar.
that.
I think they still scored there anyway. No cigar. He had a great Hail Mary in the beginning.
That was true.
That was true. But,
and he just needed to say, I need to get a hold of myself to step it up.
But, with a 3.1 rating and, only 4 seconds.
4 seconds of possession.
Possession.
It's got to change
That's
for
like
Maxplatypus.
that's like 4 times grabbing and dying instantly.
Yeah. I would definitely say for the heroes, there's a cog in the machine. But, they shouldn't cash in their chips. Business before pleasure for the heroes, I think, is the way to success. But guys, quickly yes or no, do you think the heroes can get back in the match to at least come away with 1 point?
Yes, if they take their hair out of their pants.
Yeah.
No, there are too many feathers.
And yes, I would say also no. The villains are just doing the old bait and switch. But stay tuned, we'll find out.